This e-bike claims 45 miles an hour, but without a load, it's hitting 55 miles an hour. Dual motors, a torque of 220 Newton meters, a massive UL certified battery. This is the EBYCCO EB7 Pro. And if the claims are correct, I might be able to hit 50 miles an hour in my full review at my weight. You get all of this for under $1,500, $1,409 to be exact, after you use my discount code that I will be leaving in the description below. Hello everyone, I am the Electrified Latina. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I am giving you my first riding impressions on this beast of a bike, EBYCCO EB7 Pro, and I will be comparing it head to head with contenders like the Tuttio Adria 26 and Philodo's H7 Ultra dual motor contenders. And if you've never heard of EBYCCO before, don't worry, because I will tell you everything about them and whether you should trust them or not. But before we dive in, let's roll the intro. These are my first riding impressions on the EBYCCO EB7 Pro. I mean, in full transparency, I've been riding this bike now for 235 miles. I love it so much, guys, but this is the first video we make on it. So, first of all, this bike feels really solid. It feels so stable. Like if I took both of my hands, it would just shoot straight like an arrow. I love to feel that. You know, it doesn't feel like a frame that someone slapped in its own garage. Like it feels well made, well engineered. You can tell they put a lot of thought on that. I think it looks great, other than the exposed batteries, but that's how you're gonna get the price to go lower. Those like integrated battery e-bikes, they tend to cost more. So the other thing, so let's talk about contact points, guys. So they offer some really nice and soft ergonomic grips, but they are not locked in. I really wish they were locked in because they can move around a little bit. Then you get the flat handlebars. So, you know, same as a lot of this, you know, more affordable dual motor e-bikes, I don't know, they like, because I guess they're more marketed to be like mountain bike e-bikes. So they give you the flat handlebars, which in my opinion and experience, myself included, most people don't like because you're very hunched over the handlebars. And me being tall, I really have to raise the saddle and then hunch over. So, but to be fair, EBYCCO already thought about this and they are offering a rise on your stem as an upgrade. So I'm gonna be asking them for something for that piece so that I can be more comfortable. So just know that that's an option. I'll probably also change them to BMX handlebars, but we'll see. The other thing is for taller people, like for myself, 5'11", 33-inch inseam, the saddle, the seat post, it does not go up a lot, so I am not getting the proper leg extension here. So that's another thing. I'll see if they have a longer seat post. But the saddle is super comfortable. It's a ventilated saddle, very soft, very plush. I feel like I could ride for hours with a saddle. Love it. Now the pedals, I mean, to my surprise, they did put nice metal pedals and they are pretty grippy on my soles. See? They have a good size to them too. If I remember correctly, the Tuttio Seeker came with plastic pedals and they were not very grippy. So very happy about that. Also, guys, the other thing I'm noticing, so obviously it comes with dual suspensions. And let me do the bouncing test, show you the front suspension. It has a good size travel to it. Little squeak there, I like it. Let's see how it turns here. Big turn. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. yeah, you know, we're rocking 26-inch by 4-inch tires. So, I mean, you're gonna make like big diameter turns, right? Like, it's not gonna be nearly as nimble as a 24-inch tire or a 20-inch tire. But EBYCCO does offer a 24-inch option. So I love when you can get either one of those two sizes. I really like I like both for different reasons, but I love that you have the choice, right? For the same price. Oh, I was telling you about the suspensions, the rear suspension. So if you've been following my channel, I did a lot of videos on the Tuttio Seeker 24, and one of the biggest complaints on that bike was how stiff the rear suspension is. It's like almost non-existent, it's that stiff. This rear suspension is a lot better. So they're using a different brand suspension that just feels like it's higher end, and this one actually works. Like, it's not the most plush thing in the world, but it works, guys. So it will definitely help to add that comfort while off-roading, or even to absorb bumps on the road. Very nice. Comes with a nice color display, hydraulic disc brakes. Now let's test the power, guys. So I've been riding on single motor. Oh, the thing that I've noticed, but I haven't messed with the settings. All right, guys, so now let's talk about the handling, okay? So I'm gonna do some zigzags here, see how it feels, maneuvering and stuff. You know, although it has the heavier 26-inch tires, very good control, good maneuverability, you know, feels like an SUV, like a tank, right? Like this kind of bikes. It's good though. It's good, and the handlebars, the steering does not feel heavy. In some 26-inch by 4-inch like tires, the steering just feels heavy up here. So it feels not nimble, but it does feel lighter and responsive, but stiff at the same time, where it's gonna go straight like an arrow. Now let's check the power, guys. So I'm on single motor, más rápido, okay? I'm gonna climb to pedal assist 3 and see how it feels. Something to note, the way it comes stock, the acceleration is very slow, guys. Especially on throttle, it is so sluggish. To be fair, I haven't messed with any of the settings on the display, but I'm sure we can make it to go stronger. But in my experience, and I think it's also a safety thing, this kind of dual motor bikes are tuned to start slow. And I think that's for like maybe some inexperienced people, because in some dual motor bikes, it could be jarring because the front tire just spins. Or if you're going on a curve, it can spin, and then it can be dangerous. So, I mean, it feels very powerful. Now that you're going, it's very powerful, and the motor, this is a cadence sensor, the motor engagement is very smooth and powerful. I like it. It's not a jerky cadence sensor, guys. So we're going 21, 22, nothing rattles, nothing shakes. We're gonna do a curve right here. After this curve, I'm gonna put it up to on dual motors just to test the power a little bit. Good job. Okay, you just have to press one button, guys, and you're in dual motors, okay? Pedal assist 3. Oh yeah. Very nice, guys. Same thing on dual motors. Very good engagement of the power. Smooth, relaxed. Motors are not very loud at all for such powerful 2,000 watt motors. Pretty good, guys. Pedal assist 4 now. Oh yeah. Yeah, guys, this is a beast. But I can't go too fast today. If not, my videographer won't be able to keep up with me. Sometimes it takes a few revolutions of the pedal for the dual motor to engage. Gonna go back to single motor here. And then we're just gonna do a brake test up here, see how the brakes feel now that they have been bent in a little bit. Voy a frenar, Angel. All right, so I'm gonna brake. 1, 2, 3, and brake. Oh, that's very good stopping power. Stopping this heavy 180 millimeter rotors. Yeah, I enjoy this bike so much, guys. Yep. Now let's compare the EBYCCO EB7 Pro with the Tuttio Seeker 24 and the Philodo H7 Ultra. Okay, so for motors, EBYCCO 2000 watt, combined they peak at 5000 watt. Philodo Ultra 7, exactly the same thing, 2000 watt, combined peaking at 5000 watts. And the Tuttio, they say 2500 watts each, combined 5000 watt peak. So, you know, Tuttio likes to overhype their components, so they're using the peak motors of each individual motor instead of saying 2000 watts and then they peak at 5000. But anyways, now let's talk about torque. So EBYCCO EB7, 220 newton meters of torque. Then both the Philodo and the Tuttio, 210 newton meters of torque. Meaning this EBYCCO must be using a bigger controller than the other two, if the claims are correct. Then for top speed, okay, so the EBYCCO claims anywhere between 40 to 45 miles an hour, but like I said in my introduction, without load, I was able to get this bike at 55 miles an hour, and then I only weigh 150 pounds. I'm thinking I should be able to get it really close to 50 miles an hour. And I haven't heard that the other two get to 50. So Philodo claims around 45 miles an hour. Tuttio claims 40 to 46. So the claims are very close, guys. Then for battery, the EBYCCO comes with a 52 volt, 32 ampere hour battery. I mean, this is a massive battery, guys. I don't know if you can see how big it is. And unlike my Tuttio Seeker 24, this battery is not like wiggling around. It fits way more, it just stays solid on the frame. That's a very important detail in my opinion. Then the one on the Philodo Ultra 7 is 60 volts, really impressive, guys, I have to say, that they went for a 60 volt in this price range, and it's a 26 ampere hour battery. And the Tuttio Adria, they're using 52 volt, 30 ampere hour battery. In watt hours combined, you're gonna get the most range out of the EBYCCO. Plus, yes, with the Philodo, a 60 volt is gonna make the bike pretty torquey, quick on acceleration, but because it's more powerful and it has a smaller battery at 26 ampere hours, you're definitely gonna get less range. Now the range, Philodo claims anywhere between 50 to 70 miles. Of course, this is gonna be on pedal assist, and I'm thinking maybe using single motor. The EBYCCO claims 90 miles, pedal assist, but also single motor, and then Tuttio, they pretty much claim the same. Now, there's, the display, okay? So all of them are using LCD color display, very good. The brakes, the three of them are using hydraulic brakes. Pretty sure the three use 180 millimeter rotors, which is pretty good too. Also, let's see, UL certifications, okay? So the EBYCCO has the UL 2271 certification. That is for the battery. And as of a few days ago, they told me they are in the process of getting the UL 2849 certification, which covers the whole electrical components on the bike. But guys, those certifications are pretty lengthy. Companies have to wait a while before they can get it. But I love that they're going to be having the 2 UL certifications, which can be said of the other 2 companies. Philodo doesn't specify any UL certification, meaning they don't have it. And the Philodo claims UL certification, but I did my research, I dug deep, and this is one of the reasons why I don't like Tuttio anymore, is because they make false claims of UL certification, which is awful. And what else, guys? Oh, customer support. So I dug deep again. The EBYCCO has excellent customer support reported by actual customers. Philodo is between bad to moderate, poor to moderate, and Tuttio is between bad and non-existent. The suspension. EBYCCO EB7 Pro comes with full suspension, hydraulic suspension, and then hydraulic suspension on the back as well. Then the Philodo comes only with front suspension, and the Tuttio comes with the same setup as this EBYCCO EB7 Pro with a front and rear suspension. But keep in mind that the rear suspension here on the EBYCCO EB7 Pro, because I've tried both bikes, works better than on the Tuttio, okay? Now, the warranty, and you're gonna love this. EBYCCO offers a 3-year warranty on the frame and 1 year on the rest of the components, while the other 2 only offer a 1-year warranty. But with the Tuttio warranty, it's almost like it's non-existent because they don't honor it for the most part. Ugh, so bad. Then, okay, the price. On this one, the EBYCCO EB7 Pro, it's $14.59, but I have a discount code that I will leave in the description below for an additional $50 off, bringing it down to $1,409. The Philodo H7 Ultra, they have it priced at $14.99. And to be fair, I don't know if influencers, YouTubers have a discount code that would bring it a little lower than that. And also the Tuttio usually ranges between $13.99, $14.99, and then they also offer some discount codes with different YouTubers that they're affiliated with. And I think the tires, guys, so this EBYCCO EB7 Pro, they offer both versions. You can get it as a 26-inch version and also as a 24-inch version, while the Philodo only comes in the 26-inch version, and the Tuttio also has both versions. So they have a Tuttio Seeker 24 and a Tuttio Seeker 26. Okay, guys, so as you can see, the EBYCCO EB7 Pro is superior to the other brands in some of the categories. So with getting both suspensions, as far as price, they are very similar in price, but it still has a little bit of an edge. It offers the most range. It offers excellent support service, which is to me the most important point. I'm thinking it's going to hit the highest top speed. It has the best warranty. It has the safety certifications with UL. I mean, it blows the competition out of the water. And I am so honored that EBYCCO reached out to me, send me this bike so that I can be testing it and making this kind of content for you guys. Guys, now I just wanted to do a little like a close look at this pretty awesome looking bike. So as you can see, I got the blue with black. The paint is very, very well done. I like it. I like the shape of the top tube right here. And then EBYCCO does give us bosses right here to attach a water bottle. Oh my gosh, I love to see that, especially in the summer, guys. You're gonna need to carry some water. And then look at the size of the battery. I mean, it's massive. 52 volt, 32 ampere hour battery. This is like a 11-pound battery. And then, as you can see, it's like pretty solid in there. It's not gonna go anywhere. It doesn't like vibrate or shake like the Tuttio Secret 24 does. I don't like that. Then we have your 2000 watt motors, very big motors located in the hub of each wheel. Love it. It's pretty dirty because we use this bike a lot, guys. The controller is going to be nestled in this box back here. And then there is plenty of space between the controller box and the rear tire, so they're not going to be rubbing together. Then look at the rear suspension here, guys. This is a 65 something. I'll put the name up at the top, but it's a pretty decent hydraulic suspension. It actually works. Hallelujah. And just a pretty basic suspension that does work. It has decent travel right there. I like the branding, guys, on it. The saddle is very plush. It's very good. It's ventilated in the center, and it also has the springs underneath. So comfort with this bike. You know, you get your color display, nice ergonomic handlebars. Let me turn it on so you can see it under the full sun, no problem. Very soft rubber grips right there. It also comes with a phone holder right here. And you can also charge your bike while it's mounted right there. I love to see that. Yeah, guys, so this was just a quick overview. I'll go in a lot more detail in the full review. All right, so who is EBYCCO and why they stand out? Okay, so they are an established brand with global support. They specialize in dual motor, fat tire e-bikes like the EV7 Pro right here. And they offer strong customer support channels via email, WhatsApp, and website forms. So it is UL certified for your safety. They have the UL 2271 for their battery, and they have the UL 2849 UL certification pending. It should come back at any moment. They are just waiting. They told me about this. Now, their reputation. So early customers, they are raving. Their Trustpilot profile shows a 4-star average with customers. They are praising smooth ride quality and quick support. Amazon reviews echo Trustpilot. It says, one of the reviews says, excellent customer service, sent replacement parts with no fee. 800 miles on it and still going strong. People claim fast personal support. Their site promises a response within 24 hours via email or WhatsApp. And some review snippets that I read said, customer support is very responsive, told me to contact them anytime if anything breaks. All right, so going a little bit deeper in who EBYCCO is, okay? So they were established first as an OEM with 10 plus years in the e-bike industry. So they began in 2014, rooted in bicycle manufacturing. The founder had 20 years experience before launching the brand you see here today, right? So they were an OEM, ODM, supplying parts before launching their own line of e-bikes. At present, the brand confirms over 10 years history in global sales. Okay, so now they recently launched their own branded e-bikes. After years of supplying others, EBYCCO debuted their own model, EB7 Pro, and other dual motor lines like the EB8, EB9, EB10, and G7, showing a clear shift from OEM to a standalone brand. So if you go to their About Us page on their website, it mentions a design and manufacturing team dedicated to quality with bikes sold across North America, Europe, and Oceania. Additional sources confirm that they began as an OEM supplier and only later spun off under their own name. So, what are my final thoughts for this first impressions video? Well, clearly demolishes its competition. This is a very established brand with global support. It's like, oh my gosh, finally an affordable e-bike company that actually cares, with excellent customer support, excellent reputation. Yes, they sell on Amazon, because a lot of brands that sell on Amazon just have crappy customer support. But not this one. They honor their warranty, they send you parts, they actually respect the public. And you know, guys, I vetted this brand before working with them, because you know my new mission is as a customer advocate. So I am not going to ever affiliate myself with brands that are shady or not up to par with my high standards for myself and my community, you guys. Other than their stellar customer support, I mean, this bike is a beast. It's so solid, it's so stable, it's so powerful. It's really comfortable other than the handlebars. But once you fix that, you know, with like their upgraded stem, or even, you know, if you want to get, but that would be like probably for free or pretty cheap, I'm thinking, to get that upgraded stem. Or if you end up changing to BMX handlebars for a really upright riding position, that's going to make the bike so comfortable. You have the utility with the rear rack. I mean, good brakes, super powerful, and you are backed up by excellent customer service. So guys, like I said, I've been riding this bike for 240 miles. So I'm pretty experienced now on how this bike rides. And I'm going to be preparing a full review very soon, because it's the summer and I know you guys love a great deal on a high-powered e-bike. So I don't recommend Tuttio anymore. Philodo has it's lacking in customer support, and this one has everything. So this is the e-bike, the high-powered e-bike, if you want dual motors, that I recommend. And you can find my discount code down in the description that will give you $50 off, bringing the price down to $14.09. Guys, thank you so much for coming along to another one of my videos. If you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I have a lot of e-bike content and also a lot of customer advocate content where I talk about the reputation across the board of all the brands that I can get my hands on. Thank you so much once again. Always remember, whatever you're doing, happy riding. Stay safe.